In every era of human existence, people have searched for meaning through family, faith, community, work, and personal development. But in the modern age, where everything happens at the speed of a swipe, a new force has stepped in to replace those old pillars: social media. What once connected us now consumes us, shaping our self-worth, emotional health, and identity in ways we barely understand. The digital landscape has become a marketplace of attention, validation, and illusion. People no longer seek to simply express themselves. They seek to be noticed, recognized, and celebrated, even if there's no substance behind the desire. The modern mind now battles an invisible hunger, the hunger to be seen by strangers instead of fulfilled from within. 40 or 50 years ago, public visibility was rare and meaningful. If you saw yourself on a home video during a holiday, that was enough. If you appeared in the background of a news broadcast, you told everyone. Now everyone with a smartphone has their own global broadcast station. What used to be a privilege, public attention, has become an addictive pursuit. But the issue isn't just technology. It's the inner voids people carry. Voids created by emotional neglect, loneliness, lack of purpose, unresolved trauma, and a slow erosion of real community. Instead of confronting these voids, many attempt to fill them with content creation, likes, followers, and fleeting validation online. This dialogue dives into the psychological, emotional, and spiritual consequences of this shift. It explores how social media has become an unfulfilling substitute for real-life healing, why people are chasing visibility over substance, and how the digital spotlight has become a trap disguised as opportunity. The rise of social media created a new kind of human environment, one where attention feels like oxygen. An average person can now upload a video and potentially reach millions, something unimaginable in previous generations. But with this power comes distortion. People are now building identities based on reactions instead of reality. This shift has rewired the psychological landscape. Social media operates like an emotional casino. Every notification, like, share, or comment triggers a hit of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. But like an addiction, the hits get weaker and people chase bigger moments, bigger reactions, and bigger performances. This cycle traps individuals in a loop of emotional neediness disguised as ambition. For many, the dream is no longer fulfillment. It's fame, not meaningful fame, not talent-driven fame, not purpose-based fame, just attention. Social media has blurred the line between wanting to express oneself and wanting to be worshipped. Even intelligent, capable people get caught in this trap because the platform bypasses logic and speaks directly to the emotional wounds they carry. The illusion of being someone online is more appealing to some people than doing the inner work required to build a fulfilling offline life. Instead of therapy, they seek followers. Instead of building relationships, they chase engagement. Instead of healing trauma, they try to outrun it with visibility. The tragedy is that most people don't recognize this pattern in themselves. They'll say they're just having fun, just trying something new, or building a brand. But beneath their explanations lies an unspoken truth. They are searching for something: comfort, validation, identity, escape, acknowledgement. And they believe social media can deliver it. Yet the more they chase it, the emptier they feel, because digital validation evaporates instantly. Meanwhile, life continues in the background. The same problems, insecurities, and emotional voids remain untouched. Social media has become the ultimate distraction from the self, allowing people to project a version of themselves that is adored while the real person inside remains wounded. If social media had remained a simple tool for connection, none of this would be necessary to discuss. But it has evolved into an emotional lifeline for people who lack grounding, community, and identity. Instead of encouraging people to build real confidence, it rewards superficial confidence. Instead of nurturing inner growth, it amplifies comparison and envy. The psychological cost is high. People now measure their worth by numbers on a screen. They evaluate their lives according to strangers. They fall into depression when engagement drops. They experience anxiety if they disappear too long. What used to be harmless entertainment has become a silent epidemic of emotional instability. Yet, this doesn't have to be the end of the story. Social media can be managed, understood, and used in a healthy way, but only if we first acknowledge the truth. It cannot fill the voids inside us. No number of followers will heal abandonment issues. No viral video will fix loneliness. No digital clap will replace real self-esteem. The deeper work must be done offline, through community, introspection, discipline, and emotional healing. Only then can social media become what it was originally meant to be: a tool, not a trap. In the end, the real journey is not about being seen online, but about seeing yourself clearly offline. And once that work begins, the digital world loses its power, and this real world regains its meaning. Let me know what you think in the comments. Lancescurv out. I hope you got something from this. On to the next one. Peace.